Medical billing and coding, the career choice for me. Medical billing and coding. Medical billers work for medical practices preparing bills for services rendered. These bills or invoices are then sent to insurance companies. Coders, on the other hand, work for the insurance companies, taking bills submitted and translating them into the appropriate codes. They are similar professions and both require medical terminology. Success depends on your willingness to learn, advance yourself educationally, and work hard. Some typical tasks for the medical billing coding professional include registering of patient information, performing insurance verification, pre-authorization and referral tasks, preparing and posting transactions on daysheet, charge tickets, and patient accounts. Coding and billing insurance claims, collecting patient payment, and performing collection activities. Basic requirements. As a pivotal member of a medical team, these professionals require a diverse set of skills and knowledge of medical terminology and anatomy, as well as proficiency in medical billing coding software and customer service. A brief summary of the skills required are typing skills, reading and listening skills, ability to work alone without supervision, good computer skills, basic medical terminology, and communication skills. Salaries and opportunities. A medical biller can make upwards of $40,000 a year working from home as an independent contractor after a few years of experience, while billers running their own billing firm can earn over $100,000 a year. How long you've been working in the field affects income as well, which usually is the case for most careers. Entry-level positions as a medical coder, you make $14.73 per hour. That average increases to $19.33 after 5 years of work experience. After 10 years, medical coders make $21.75 per hour, and then 15 years in the field can increase salary to $23.37 an hour. Whether a medical coder works in a large institution, such as a hospital or a small private practice, will also determine income. Owning a home-based business and being self-employed can put a medical coder's salary at either end of the spectrum in terms of earning potential. Interesting factor. One interesting factor that affects a medical coder's salary is the specialty in which they code for. You may choose to specialize in a certain area, such as cardiology, chiropractic, emergency medicine, or hematology-oncology. Coding for neuropsychiatry is looking to be the most lucrative specialty, earning these professionals $62,500 a year. Coding for rheumatology isn't far behind with a salary of $57,800 a year. Nephrology, plastic surgery, and interventional radiology are specialties that also pay coders high salaries, earning them anywhere from $47,100 to $50,900 a year. And here in the graph, you can see the differences on the different averages by credentials. There's non-certified, also certified, multiple specialties, and specialty. There's plenty of room of opportunities in this career field. Pros and cons. Working in a remote coding position, there'll be days, weeks, and often months where you will not have any work. Why, you ask? The biggest loss of work is when a contract renews or does not renew. Most remote jobs are bid for a backlog or a yearly contract. When the backlog is completed, the company you're working for might not might not get the contract for the rest of the year again, but then again, they may. Another con is that often they don't buy your books or provide any supplies. Also, if you're one of those people who often asks a coworker about how to code something, you're going to have to develop a different way to get your answers. There'll be no personal interaction, so if you're a social person, this may not be the position for you. And before we get into that, let me show you some books that are needed for coding. That's the manual, and this is the handbook to that manual. Those are actually, there's an index in there, and that gives you all the codes, and this will tell you how to use that manual there. And how medical coding works for me. Well, it's a stable work environment. A stable work environment is where I'm most comfortable and can work with people I can trust to develop multiple levels of relationship. The routines, the timelines, the structures, all of these help create a feeling of control. Focused timelines and deadlines, these are attributes that make me productive. As an individual striving for the respect that accompanies a professional, I find environments that are structured and detail-oriented with clearly established routines and procedures will likely bring out my best. How medical coding works for me also. With medical coding, organizational talents can be used in a wide range of settings. It's a professional environment that values attention to detail. Also, true discipline is needed within a person. I feel this field is a match for me. The environment is one in which I can be most effective and work independently. Medical coding is a field that I'm likely to enjoy. And I hope everybody enjoyed the presentation. Thank you.